Seeing you tomorrow, as fresh as a daisy, I'm sure. Vant in the live lounge. Course us one now. His Newsbeat with Chris Smith.
This
is
BBC Radio.
This lunchtime, it is a Brits special on Newsbeat.
Newsbeat.
All the girls on the block knocking at my door. Like T-shirt weather in the man, my friend.
It's the biggest night in British music tonight. And over the next 15 minutes, we'll be talking to the person who's helped shake things up a bit this year.
Hello guys, my name is Stormzy. I was proud to play my role.
We'll also hear from some who've never even been to the Brits before.
Biggest award ceremony since school prom. I can't think of a bigger event, to be honest.
and the ones holding the whole thing together.
You're not really worried about anything specific.
Get that first link out the way, and if you get through that without messing it up, it's like, okay, this is fun.
Some other stories coming up too, but first, let's get stuck straight into the Brits. Because things may feel a little different at this year's awards after last year criticism that no black artists were nominated in any of the main categories. It led to the Brits So White hashtag, and Stormzy putting this into his track One Take Freestyle.
None of my teams nominated for Brits, I'm taking embarrassing. But I've got the force like Anakin. This year I'll let that slap, stop panicking.
That lyric made the head of the Brits, Jed Doherty, invite Stormzy in for a chat.
That was a real wake-up call for me, and I called him and I arranged to meet him. It was just time to sort of be slightly more radical than we've been in previous years, perhaps.
As a result, changes were made to the Brits Voting Academy so that it made use of people from a more diverse range of backgrounds. The impact is seen in this year's nominations, with Kano Skepta, Craig David and Michael Kiwanuka all up for Best British Male. So how did Stormzy feel about his influence? He's been speaking to our music reporter Steve Holden.
I don't want to take all the credit. I proper got a big up, Jed. He's a G. Like, he's a, for what he done, even to take the time out to speak to me, and then on top of that, to take the time out to actually effectively make a change, that's a lot. I big him up all day long. But I think it's a collective effort. Like, I think there was various people using their voice to try and make a change and to influence the decision. But I was proud to play my role, do you know what I mean, in a bigger thing, something that was bigger than myself.
And when you saw the nominations come out,
Do you know, I was always going to be happy no matter what happened. We spoke for like hours and we proper got to the nitty-gritty of it, and he showed me statistics and numbers and all of these things. I'll give a lot of the credit to him because he was active. Like, he contacted me, he said, yo, like, what's the discretion?
You're getting way too big for your boots. You're never too big for the boot. I got the boots like 12 my feet.
I'm so excited because I'm a fan. Like, I'm just a fan. That's what I've noticed. Like, as much as I'm an artist, I'm just a proper fan. So, like, to even meet some of these acts and these musicians, like, is gonna be so fun for me. Like, I want to be getting my selfies and tapping the man, like, yo, bro, there's Bruno Mars. Yeah, all of that stuff. So I'm gassed. Yeah.
you're going to get selfies with people rather than people getting selfies with you, right?
Yeah, man. Nah, I'm the worst. If I see someone, and a lot of the time they don't even know me, so it might be like some big famous actor or something who doesn't know who I am. I'll just say, yo, can I get a selfie? I'm the worst of it. I get my selfies all the time, yeah. I wouldn't mind a big selfie with the Little Mix girls, guys. Their new rhythm is my one.
Who would you like to see win on Wednesday out of all the categories?
Do you know what? I would say Little Mix, they've smashed it this year. Skepta definitely deserves a Brit. I would love to see Leo go home with one as well. She's incredible, like she's an artist who I listen to all the time.
Little Mix. Why do you love them so much?
It's their new song, that touch song. It's a banger, I can't even lie. I don't think when they made that song they was expecting Big Mike to like it. I don't think that was ever their plan, but bro, it's just a banger. I can't lie, I can't lie, it's just a banger, yeah.
BBC.
More on the Brits in a bit. But before then, a story that won't go away. Newsbeat's Will Chalk has the latest on Highgate.
Yeah, who'd have predicted 36 hours after the most romantic match of the football season, all anyone would still be talking about would be
Substitute goalkeeper Wayne Shaw has decided now is the time to get stuck into a pie.
Sutton reserve keeper Wayne Shaw there on the bench during their FA Cup defeat to Arsenal. As we now know, one bookies was offering 8-1 odds against him doing exactly that. Wayne has since been forced to quit. There's now a petition for him to get his job back, and it sparked a debate about just how fair so-called novelty bets are.
They're like meat and potato pies.
So we've come to Sutton and we're sampling what's become the area's culinary speciality. This pie cost me just shy of £3. Some bets ended up paying out a 5-figure sum over the bets people placed on so-called roly-poly goalie Wayne Shaw. He says he didn't put any money on himself, but he did give the nod to a few of his mates.
This was just, a bit of fun and obviously me being hungry.
And that's why both the FA and the UK's Gambling Commission are looking into whether Wayne broke the rules, because it's obviously not fair to determine the outcome of your own or a friend's bet. Thank you very much. But there's another way to look at this. Should bookies be allowed to offer odds on things like this in the first place? Is it fair to put someone in a position where, whatever they do, they're making or losing people's money? After all, Wayne Shaw is a man who's now lost his job at a team he loves so much he spent 3 nights a week sleeping in the clubhouse.
The winner, second,
the thing at the 90th minute? There were fans that ran on to the
Yeah. You were one of those fans, wasn't you?
Yeah, we all ran on. My name's Chris. Very sad, yeah. Big legend, I would say. He's accomplished a lot of things also as well. Yeah, it's a shame that he's gone down.
Novelty bets in football and nothing new. Last year, bookies took bets on what colour pants Gary Lineker would wear on Match of the Day. On the basis of his tweet yesterday, though, Gary doesn't think there's too much of a problem.
Only it's a bit of fun. If the bookies lay out on something as dusty, it serves them right. Seems you can't really apply an eating too.
But there are others who argue novelty bets are ruining the integrity of the game, but they're not far removed from the banned practice spot betting, where players fix the time of the first throw-in, say, by lumping the ball out after 10 seconds.
As if what then? It's like anyone could do all. Someone could tell a football man, yeah, just put your hand up at 45 minutes or 44 minutes or something, and he did it, you know what I mean? He puts his hand on it.
Imagine waking up one morning and not knowing where you are or what you're doing and forgetting 10 years worth of memories. That's what happened to Charlie Skinner, and it could all have been avoided if she'd got treatment quicker. She's been speaking to our reporter Stefan Powell about the disease that caused it all, encephalitis.
I've got a lot of pictures.
Charlie's Facebook albums are the only way she can remember some of her past.
I don't remember any of this at all.
Are you in this one?
Yeah, that's me there.
So Charlie is wearing some fantastic bright pink sunglasses and a hat. How would you describe that hat?
Atrocious.
Forgetting about some dodgy fancy dress is one thing, but she's also forgotten some major events in her life, and it's all because of encephalitis.
It's an illness that can affect any of us at any time, yet the stats show that pretty much none of us know what it is. It affects about 6,000 people in the UK every year.
It started with a chest infection for Charlie, but the virus got worse.
The initial symptoms can be memory loss, confusion, which can be similar symptoms to drug abuse. So I think in my case, they just presumed, well, obviously she's young girl, she's on drugs.
And so that meant you didn't get treated for encephalitis very quickly, and it can lead to death in just a few days.
The other thing that makes it worse, the longer it goes undiagnosed, is the lasting effects and the lasting damage to the brain. I have epilepsy now because I now have a scar left on the brain.
And there's the memory loss.
I have a 10-year blank. From the age of 20 backwards, all of my school years, forgot I could speak French. You could drop me off on the street that I'd lived on my entire life. I wouldn't know how to get home.
Charlie and the Encephalitis Society are trying to raise awareness so people understand the symptoms and can look out for them. They also want doctors to be more prepared to consider the condition when they're trying to diagnose patients.
It's so nice that we have things like Facebook nowadays. I've actually got those pictures that I can look back on, rather than having the memories completely erased, never to be seen again.
Newsbeat. Back to the Brits now. Earlier we heard about how Stormzy's been involved in the shake-up in the judging panel. So who is leading the way this year, and what should we be looking forward to this evening? Here's Ginny Blake.
Off the back of those changes, it could be a big night for grime. As well as performing, Skepta's nominated for 3 awards, including Best British Male and Album of the Year. He's up against Kano in both of those, and is in the running for Best Breakthrough with Stormzy. Also in that category are Critics' Choice winner Rag and Bone Man and Anne-Marie, who's up for a couple of other awards for her collaboration with Clean.
For Best Song and Best Video, but then they told me about the breakthrough acts and I was just like completely gobsmacked because I just didn't expect that at all, and I'm the only girl in the category, so that just makes me feel sick.
Blossoms are up for Best Breakthrough too.
Biggest award ceremony since School Prom. Joel sweated through his blazer that night, so maybe he'll do that again. We're newcomers, aren't we, to this thing, so we won't be causing a scene, put it that way. If we do get it sorted, I can share it with Stormzy, following the trend of the day.
Little are up for 3 as well. If they win, it'll be their first Brit. They're among the performers for the night, along with Bruno Mars, Katy Perry, the 1975, Robbie Williams and Emily Sandé. It's also just been announced that there will be a tribute to George Michael. Ed Sheeran is on the bill too. He's looking forward to not having the extra stress of being nominated, and as sees he'll have a special guest on stage.
I think I'll enjoy it more because there's no pressure. I think I'm penultimate, so I have to be chilling now. I think the performance we're putting on is going to be pretty talked about.
So the only people left to hear from is the duo who will be holding the whole thing together.
I listen to some quiet and dreams music before I go.
Were you on telly?
Yeah.
I listen to kind of excitable, fun. Let's go out and get the party.
There's more from host Dermot O'Leary and Emma Williams. Willis after the sport. Newsbeat.
It's been described as one of the greatest European football matches ever.
What a game! What an amazing night! This is what the Champions League's all about. Incredible stuff! Truly extraordinary. You don't see many games of football like this.
Manchester City and Monaco served up 8 goals at the Etihad last night. Here's our sports reporter Mike Williams.
They came from behind twice to beat Monaco 5-3 in an epic Champions League last 16 first leg. 50,000 City fans inside the Etihad absolutely loved it. But how was it for the French? Well, we asked them.
Hello, my name is Mathieu. I'm a big fan of Monaco.
The game is underway here in Manchester. Manchester City against Monaco.
The match yesterday was really intense. There's been a long time that we haven't seen a so exciting match in Champions League. I wouldn't bet before that we will score 3 times this season, and even they did 2 times in the match.
It's an equaliser for Monaco. It's 2-1 for Monaco. Manchester City are in big trouble in the Champions League.
The penalty missed by Faux was definitely a turning point. After that, it was quite tough to keep the same level of play. Monaco has been quite unlucky yesterday. Our young player, however, were really amazing, and I can't definitely for them for the second match. We definitely deserve to have a place in quarter-final. Crazy Champions League! I will have for sure to have to wait for another time to see a victory there. Inside the penalty area! Manchester City have got a 5th goal! It's Manchester City 5, Monaco 3! I'm still confident that we still have a chance. Guardiola and his team now are won.
2 teams want to play that way, attack and attack with football now. I think everybody is football. That's the way of today. We're losing. One team can score 1,000 million goals as well.
Awards tonight, and we will be on the red carpet from 4 o'clock. Celebrities Skepta, Blossoms and Ed Sheeran will all be there this evening, so make sure you follow us on Instagram. BBC Newsbeats for all the gossip. Before we go, our entertainment reporter Sinead Garber managed to grab a quick chat with tonight's hosts, Emma Willis and Dermot O'Leary.
You're not really worried about anything specific. In many ways, the 30 seconds before you do anything is actually more exciting than the show itself, because usually it's just that fear of the unknown.
With that first link out the way, and if you get through that without messing it up, it's like, okay, this is fun.
What's going to happen in the sort of like 30 minutes beforehand? Do you have like a pre-show ritual that you always stick to?
Oh yeah, because we never worked together before.